One of the things that I've been talking about as of most recent is a supposed remake for the PS2 era Grand Theft Auto games. We're talking Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Last week, it was found out that there was a rating for the game registered in Korea, and a couple days back, actually in Rockstar's game launcher itself, there was actually it was starting to be shown that there was a Grand Theft Auto Trilogy definitive edition that was I guess being set up to be released through there. So basically, at that point, the cat was out of the bag essentially. So now this trailer came out. It came out yesterday. I actually haven't seen it. Um, I don't think it's going to show much. It's too short. It's 25 seconds. And what I'm most interested in seeing is what this game is actually going to look like. Because supposedly I don't think it's a remake, right? I think it's like a remaster, if I'm not mistaken. I guess with updated graphics. So I'm very interested to see what it's actually going to look like. But I've seen, mention of this, of the news, right? I've seen mention of the news around, right? And I haven't seen any mention of, or any kind of, screenshots of the actual game, right? So I don't expect that we're going to see anything here, but I kind of just wanted to save it to kind of do the reaction live. So let's check it out. The Trilogy, the definitive edition. I think that's it, right? Coming soon. Not even a date. Interesting. And that's that. That was kind of underwhelming, to tell the truth. Okay. Does this even merit a video? Probably not, but it is what it is. Interesting that it says coming soon, because Kotaku actually had come out saying that they had sources saying that they were pretty damn sure that the game was going to come out in November. And if that were the case, I'm sure they would have announced it, right? The fact that they didn't announce... Here's the thing, the fact that they didn't announce a release date and the fact that they didn't like show any footage from the game exactly kind of makes me think that the game's like not ready, that they're still like technically working on it, which is kind of wild if it actually is, if it is intended to be released next month. So it kind of makes me think that it's not going to come out next month, but I guess we'll see. I guess it's possible. Maybe. I don't know. In honor of the upcoming anniversary, today we're excited to announce that all three games will be coming to current generation platforms later this year. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy Definitive Edition for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. That's kind of crazy too, Nintendo Switch. And the Rockstar Games launcher on PC. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy Definitive Edition will feature across-the-board upgrades, including graphical improvements and modern gameplay and enhancements for all three titles. Ooh, okay. While still maintaining the classic look and feel of the originals. We're extremely excited to share more about these groundbreaking titles in the coming weeks. Stay tuned. To prepare for launch, we will be removing existing versions of the classic titles from digital retailers next week. For more information, please visit Rockstar Games. And later this year, get ready to go on an exciting new adventure. GTA Online has some well-known contacts and familiar friends need your help in expanding their legit business, with many more surprises soon to be revealed. What? That's interesting. There's no way they add like characters from like these games to GTA 5. That'd be sick, bro. If we get like Tommy Vercetti, or like even what's the mute guy's name? Clarence, right? He has a name, right? Claude? I think it's Claude. Yeah, I think his name is Claude. Or CJ from San Andreas. That'd be wild. Graphical improvements. So I guess they'll make it somewhat better. It's not a remaster, right? So it's not gonna have like it's not gonna be like graphics on the level of Grand Theft Auto 5. I think it's just gonna be like smoothed over, right? I guess like maybe the equivalent if you were to play like an emulator of, you were to play those games like on an emulator, on like a really like a high-end PC nowadays, maybe that's what's gonna be like, that's ultimately what's gonna be like the end product, what it's gonna look like. It kind of feels like, basically with all like the hints that were out there, I feel like they didn't intend on revealing it just now. I feel like with the fact that there is no gameplay in the trailer and no firm date, I feel like this was something that Rockstar kind of felt that they had to do, just to like get ahead of all like the news or the leaks, I guess you can say, that were coming out, basically essentially confirming the game flat right. So they just kind of had to get ahead of it and put out something, right, saying, all right, yes, it does exist, but here we just still can't tell you when or what it's going to be about. So this is basically going to be the replacement for the games as they are right now on any digital storefront, right? Because you can get Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, each one separately, for like $10 on the PlayStation Store. I've actually been like wanting to get them to play through them again, and it looks like this is going to replace them. So I hope it's not $50. $40, we could do $40. I think that's fair, right? Considering that they're like updated, right, versions of the games. I think that would be fair. 50, 60, you're pushing it, but yeah, we'll see what happens.